Honestly, recalling information is really boring even if you're using memory techniques because it's the same thing over and over and over again. But what you have to do is make a game out of it because when you have a game, it becomes interesting and fun. I remember in my history class, we would play Jeopardy when a test was coming up. So we had two sides, right? And what was at stake was extra credit. We all loved extra credit. And so we had an incentive to get things right because we would have got a reward of some sort. Now, you're probably not in a class when you're learning some information out there, right? You're probably by yourself just learning it because you want to learn it. So you really can't compete against anyone else. If you can, always go down that path, okay? But what you might do is if you get so many points right, guess what? You might get, I don't know, a cookie, a candy bar, whatever it may be. So have some sort of reward at the end of it for getting X amount of points right if it's Jeopardy, if that's a specific game that you're using to help quiz yourself. So if you don't know what Jeopardy is, you pick a specific value. You can hear the music, right? That's the answer. Continue. Boom. And there you go. And just keep track of it, right? How many points you got overall. And so this keeps it fun because now you're trying to compete for something. Even though it's with yourself, you're still, doing something that's different than just recalling the information, looking at the question, and then trying to recall the answer. Here now, the points value, oh wait, I have to get at least 20,000 points or I won't be able to get that candy bar. So there's more to it. And you just have to use your imagination on how to change your information into a game. So let's talk about Memory Match. Now, Memory Match is that game where you have like all these different tiles, right? And then you flip them over and usually there's two of the same pictures. And when you get them, you get to go again. So how can you do that with questions or with information that you're learning? So one way is you have the question and then you have the answer, right? And then you have to remember where that thing is on the grid. So it's still the same concept, right? You're quizzing yourself, but now it's different because now you're finding the question, but you have to remember if you flip over the tile again, oh wait, where was that question again? So that's going to help you learn the information a lot faster because it's interesting and it should be fun. And you just have to let your imagination go wild when you try to come up with these different games, okay? So Jeopardy is probably the easiest. That memory match game I just told you right now, that variation is another way you could quiz yourself. And so you just want to find a fun way to kind of quiz yourself, and then the whole recalling and actually learning the information of really grinding that into your mind is going to be very, very easy. So if you have any ideas on how to make games out of information that you're learning, leave in the comments down below. I would love to hear it. For me, I'm kind of old school. I kind of just suffer through here's the question. Okay, here's the answer. Here's the answer. What was the question? No, that's kind of the way I learned, but I would definitely prefer to do something like this, especially if I had someone else competing against, right? Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.